Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my Etsy PDF haul. So this is just literally PDFs I have bought over the past few months from Etsy. Now some of these were bought as they came out, others I waited for good sales. So yeah, let's just dive in. Okay, so the first one I got was the Beauty Inspirations 3 from Mariola Budek. This is her latest Beauty Inspirations. I could not resist buying this. I bought it the day it came out. It was not on sale by any means, but I mean, look at all of these. These are so pretty, and I'm so itching to do this video because I want to color these. I actually already colored that one. I couldn't wait. But what I've been doing with these is, depending on the shades they come in, you know, sometimes you get sepia, light, and dark grayscale. I print them in all of those, and I plan to color them in all of those because you use different styles for different ways to print. So I do have light, dark. Light and dark is the only way this one came, I believe. But yeah, these are the images that are in here, all very pretty. I was really excited for these braids. The braids are some of my favorite, and then the very curly, wispy ones. These more straight ones aren't always my cup of tea. I guess I have to be in the mood. So, I thought I printed more from this artist. Hang on a sec. I know I did. Okay, here we go. I found a new artist on Etsy. She goes by Strawberry ID, I think is the name of it. So I just discovered her, and she has some really cute ones, and I also just found out that one that was out of stock is back in stock, so I'll probably go back and buy that later. But these are the ones I ended up purchasing. These ones were not on sale, but I wanted to try them out. So I loved the hair in this one. That's one reason I was all over that. Same with this one. Perfect hair to play with. So you can kind of get an idea of her style. This one wasn't so much the hair. I don't know. I was really drawn to it. Looks like these ones are digitally drawn, or at least digitally shaded, but this one was definitely for the hair. Look at all that hair. And this one too, of course. But she had this really cute one of like a girl reading a book with an owl. And I was waiting for it to come back into stock, and then it did, so I need to grab that one. Okay, so this is from Rena Arts. Also, I think it's Coloring Books 2020 is what she goes by on Etsy. So she had a little sale, and so I grabbed a few more of her images I didn't have. Gosh, I swear oh, I do have one that I'm about to start. Okay, this one. So this is Tulip. I was going to do this in a live stream, but as you guys know, now live streams are going to be a little impromptu. But I did grab this one. I plan to work on it this month. I'm going to try and do it on camera, whether it's a color along or a live stream. And then I grabbed this one. I don't usually color children, but it just looked fun with all of this, like the pearls, and I don't know, just looked cute. And this one I'll be saving for winter and Christmas time. Obviously, it's called Cocoa. But again, she had them on sale, and that's the best time to buy, even if it's not the season, because that season will be back before you know it. And then I also grabbed this one. It was kind of springish with the birds and stuff. Again, another one. I don't usually do children, but I was just really drawn in by this, and it's super cute. Look at the little fishies and everything. So yeah, that is Rena Arts. Okay, and then I bought some Christine Caron. She too had a sale. So like I said, I typically wait for these to go on sale. So if there's any that you like, just, you know, add them to your favorites and you'll get notifications. That can be dangerous too though, so just throwing that out there. But I always wait for the sales to come about. So I finally got the Free Spirit one, and I printed it on Tantone. Amber, this was actually the reason I went over there to grab it. I ended up getting Viola. I thought it was so pretty. And I love Christine's work. That's not Christine's work. Those are the only ones I got for Christine. I love Christine's work on tan toned paper. So yeah, I had snagged these ones. Now I have some rain art. Some of these are from her Etsy, some of these are from her Patreon. So with all of these, I'm gonna leave links to the shop, not each individual picture. That would take forever. And then I'll leave a link to her Patreon. Now, right now, Rain cannot sell on Etsy because she's in Belarus, and that's one of the countries that had to have their stores shut down. But you can still find her on Patreon. So this was one of her Patreon images this month, or I should say for March, as was this one. I've noticed her Patreon ones are a lot more different than her usual style. She's been kind of branching out, and it's cool because she's testing them with us. So I grabbed this one, obviously for the hair. And then this one, I think this is part of February's Patreons, but it's like a new set of beauty portraits. So I just thought they were all so gorgeous. I did a lot on tan toned because if I'm not focusing on the hair with hers, then I tend to do tan toned. Gorgeous. Look at that one. That one I just love. That one, she just looks so evil, but it's perfect for spring. So yeah, that's rain art. Okay. These should all be, hang on, we got one hiding in there. Very disorganized. Okay, so I grabbed a few Mariola ones. These were not on sale, but sometimes I'm just in the mood, or basically if Mariola puts one out, I'm gonna buy it. And fun fact, most artists, when they release their image for that first day, it's often on sale, the new image. Mariola does it, Christine Caron does it, I think even Daria does it. That image, brand new one, is usually on sale. So I have this one here. I printed on the tan toned. I do love the hair, but I really also wanted to focus on all these other elements, and I just thought they would come out really, really nicely on the tan toned. Same thing with this one. I was kind of more focusing on the skin. I want to perfect my skin work on tan toned paper. Okay, and then this one is from Kundank's art. She's one of my favorites on Etsy. She doesn't put out pictures as often as all these other ones, but when she does, they're always stellar. I mean, look at this one. This is just beautiful. And like I said, this is why I've been itching to do this haul video, because I'm like, I need to color these, even though I have stacks and stacks, I know. Okay, oh, this is Lana Green. So I had bought this one along with another one. I ended up coloring the other one, but I bought this around Valentine's Day and just never got to it. But she had two really cute ones for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I had snagged both of those. And this one I can still color even if it's not Valentine's, or just save it for next year. But it was really cute. Okay. So I have a couple more from Rain. Now these ones are from her Patreon as well. So I love this one. Just, I don't know, something about it. I'm just really digging. This one, I think this is January's. I think this collection here is from January. So she even gave us a wallpaper of this colored in, and it's actually the wallpaper on my computer now because I just loved the way it was colored. Oh, it's so pretty. This also was from her Patreon, I believe, or I bought it on Etsy. As a Patreon member, you get 40% off for Etsy, but like I said, you can't get on there right now. This was definitely from her Patreon. So I printed this on tan toned. I might go back and put this on a watercolor paper because the background, I don't know, I think it would look way better. I'm on the fence about that though, but I got some more of hers to add to my collection. Okay, Jeremiah Kettner. I don't normally buy his work. However, These images were really cute, and I want to use my Copics and other alcohol markers, and these just scream alcohol markers to me. So I snagged this one. I know it's more of a Valentine's-y one, but just because there's roses and hearts doesn't mean you can only color it in February. So at least that's how I'm going to look at it. And then I also had grabbed this one just because I thought it was cute with all the little mushrooms and flowers and just kind of like orbs of mushrooms around her. But again, I bought it for, it looked like it would be something fun to do with markers. And same with this one. This is perfect for spring. So I'm really looking forward to using either like my Copics or Ohuhus. So I printed these on my hammer mill paper that I use for markers, whereas everything else is printed on my usual Nina 110 white or my Nina 80-pound Desert Storm. Okay, The Enchanted Fairy by Molly Harrison. Now, this is a full PDF book, but what I've been doing lately with the full books is not printing out the entire book. 1, to save on toner, 2, to save on paper, aka trees. And so what I do is I print out the cover and I leave that in my PDF binder so I remember that I own that book. And then if there's any images immediately that pop off to me that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying that coloring that one right away, I print those ones, and then the others I just leave on my hard drive, and I can go, look through when I'm in a Molly Harrison mood. So I only printed out a few from this book. I think it was like 25 pages. But these are the ones that I was like, oh, I definitely want to dive in. Now her grayscale is heavy, so I don't typically put it on tan toned. But look at this one. I just thought that one was so gorgeous. You can totally see me doing something with that. Same with this one. These are all ones that jumped out that I was like, oh yeah, I want to color these ASAP. Same with that one. I love this long flowy dress. And then I printed this one too. Very dark grayscale. I gotta do some sort of night sky. But yeah, that's what those ones are for. But I got the entire book. So this just helps remind me, hey Corey, you own this entire book. Go look in your hard drive. Okay, so Mystic Art Mirrors came out with, actually before we do Mystic Art Mirrors, I lied. Let's do these ones first. Okay, so Yana Prosperina, she's starting to become one of my favorites. I love her and Molly Harrison, but she had come out with this semi-grayscale Fairyland book. It's 25 illustrations. I did print the whole one of this, and then that's when I was like, I should only just print the ones I want to color now, because now I gotta go and bind this whole thing. But I'll show you guys everything that's in it, or maybe we might do a quicker, because we don't want to be here all day, right? Let's see if there's any that are like just jumping out at me. I mean, like, we'll just kind of quickly scan, but this is her style of art. This is semi-grayscale. Some are a lot darker than others, but I just love her style. Very, like, sometimes she's got the cutesy fairies, other times she has like little sexy fairies and whimsical fairies. But yeah, I had looked through on Etsy and I loved every image in this book, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying that one. But I mean, look at that one. That one's so gorgeous. So yeah, I really like these. Perfect for Halloween. More Halloween. Whoop. And then there we go. So that one I did print in full, but that was because I finally realized I should go back. Okay, so I have 3 random Molly Harrison PDFs, and that's because I'm actually going back and buying the Kit and Clowder Copic classes that go along with these. So that's why I bought these random ones. So there's Copic classes on the Kit and Clowder website that teach you, I think one of them's a pencil one, but they use Prisma, so I'm down. But yeah, so I got this one here for the Kitten Clowder lesson, as well as this one. And if you ever want to know which ones on Molly Harrison's Etsy are for Kitten Clowder, she actually has a category for it. And then this one as well. So I'll be doing those classes. Okay, so Mystic Art Mirrors came out with her Candy and Cream book. This is, I mean, Mystic Art Mirrors I have to be in the mood for. I love her artwork. It's very edgy and unique, but I have to be in the mood. And I'm not always in the mood, but this book is my favorite. Like, I was looking through it and I was just like, oh my gosh. But she released this book and then put all of her other books 50% off. Now, I only own 2 out of all the books she had. So it was the perfect time to buy. I even put it in my community tab in case you missed it. But I don't know how long the sale is going for, but it was 50% off all of her other books. And then you had to pay a full price for this one. I should correct that, 50% off the digital versions. So I'll talk about this one in a minute, but I did buy the Once Upon a Time line art one. When this was released initially, it was grayscale, and I honestly did not like it because it was just grayscale face and nothing else. So I did buy the line art edition. I was so happy that she released that. I don't know if it was because she got so many complaints or whatnot, but like I said, I'm printing the covers and I put them on my book just to remind me, like, hey, I can go back and look through. So I just printed the cover for this one, but I did get this one as part of that 50% off sale. And then I also grabbed the Ocean Dreams one, which was 50% off because I didn't have that one, and there are very pretty images in that one. And then I also grabbed the whole Mermaid and Friends book. That one is super cute too. Some of the animal ones I may not ever print out, so that's why I'm enjoying just printing the covers and reminding myself I own that book so I can go look. I did print this one all the way, but this was before I had decided not to, but I grabbed her Daughters of the Sea one. And yeah, I mean, all these are super cute images though. I mean, just adorable. And then this is version 2. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. Watercolor and whatnot. Oh, it's so cute. But now I gotta bind it, and it's a beast. I mean, look how thick that cardstock is. It's not thin. Okay, so Candy and Cream, like I said, not only is the cover just glorious, but the images, these are totally, like, I almost want to say she stepped out of her element because they have the Mystic Art Mirrors vibe, but a little different. So I did print the cover just to remind myself I own this. But then I also printed a few images right away that I knew I wanted to tackle. For some reason, this one just popped right out at me. I couldn't even tell you why. I also realized after printing it, she's missing an arm. Did anyone else notice that? Like, there's no arm there. So I'll probably like draw it in and just have it like go behind her back or something. I just noticed that after I printed it, I was like, wait a minute, where's her arm? But either way, I loved the hair. I just loved everything about this one. So I definitely wanted to do that. This one was so friggin' adorable with her freaking strawberry hat and ice cream, whipped cream, cone umbrella. I put this on Tantone just because I felt like this would be a lot more fun to do on Tantone. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. She's got both arms on this one. This one too, I just, see, this is what I mean. Think of Mystic Art Mirrors and then look at this style. This is just not her typical style, but I really, really like it. So yeah, I printed this one on Tantoned as well. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And this little cute baker girl. And then this one was just so adorable as well, this little candy machine gal. So I couldn't help. I love all the images in this book, so I was like, I just need to pick a couple. And so I just picked the ones that instantly I was like, oh, I can't wait to color those. So yeah, So yeah, if you like any of the ones I've already printed in here and you would like to see a color along, just let me know, and I will definitely, you know, do a color along or something with those, because this is by far my favorite book. I will probably end up printing the whole thing and binding it, but like I said, I'm trying to cut back on printing them just so that they sit there until I use them. And printing out the covers helps me prevent waste, because then I'm like, okay, I know I have that one, I can go look. So yeah, that is my Etsy PDF haul over the past couple months. Again, my biggest tips for saving on Etsy PDFs, because they're really not cheap, are if an artist release it, you know, see if they've got it on sale that day. They usually do. You know, mark yours as favorites, and then that way you know who has a sale, because occasionally those sales are really good. You know, you can mix and match, 50% off, 40% off. And then also another trick is to favorite items that you really want. Like, just if, say you want this book, click the little heart that's next to it on Etsy, and sometimes the artist will send you a coupon because you favorited it. Or if you put it in your cart, sometimes they'll send you a coupon just to encourage you to buy it. It can be anywhere from 10 to 20% off. And then also remember, often when you buy something from an Etsy seller, they send you a thank you discount. So if you're trying to save money and you're buying something regular price, buy it and then see if they shoot you a coupon, because often they do. Like I had never really gotten into Jeremiah, but I had bought those 3 and he sent me a 15% off coupon for my next order. So there's a lot of thank you coupons, lots of ways to save. So it's really not too bad. And honestly, with me getting most of these on sale, I did have to pay full price for this, but like I said, all of her other ones were 50% off. It was a great deal. And there's some that I will buy no matter if they're on sale or not, whereas others I'm like, nah, that has to be on sale. So thanks guys for hanging out, checking out all my new PDFs. Look at this pile. Now I can finally dive in, because I haven't been able to color any of these, except I cheated and I started this one. But look at that hair. I couldn't resist. It was calling my name, and well, it's done now. But yeah, I just wanted to dive into this pile, and I'm like, no, I gotta make this video. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, take care. Bye now.